Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Series Sellers Podcast by Helium 10. I am your host, Bradley Sutton, and this is the episode that is our weekly buzz. Now, as you guys know, normally weekly buzz, we talk about the news updates in the Amazon world, and we have interviews, we have training tips, but this is going to be a special episode where I'm going to be going into a new AI tool that Helium 10 has that we need your feedback. Now, right off the bat, I just want to elephant in the room is this room that I'm in is not my studio. Those of you watching this on YouTube, I'm here in Mexico, just went to the dentist. So if you see blood on my teeth, that's probably what's going on here. But anyways, I'm here in Mexico getting my dental work. And I was like, hey, we got this brand new tool of Listing Builder. And I was looking at the Amazon news and there's little to no news, like nothing crazy. It's really weird how that goes. Like last week, oh my goodness, we had probably like 9 different stories that were out there from Amazon and Walmart. And so there was tons of stuff going on. This week, not too much. I'm like, hey, I want to dedicate this episode to our new AI generating listing builder. All right, because we need your feedback. So if you are watching this and you are a Helium 10 Elite member, you definitely have access to this already. You've had access to it probably for a week. If you're a Diamond member, you're going to get this probably this weekend sometime. So depending on when you're watching this episode or listening to it, if you're a Diamond member, you're going to have access. And if you're a Platinum member, it's going to be a little bit in the future. But regardless of where you fall on there, even if you don't have access to it right now, I want you guys to watch this video to understand how it works and then definitely give us feedback. This is super important because this is one of those tools that you guys have been asking for the last few weeks, and that's why we started making it. And it's one of the tools that we definitely need all the input from our valued users out there as far as what you guys want to see and not see in a tool like this. So let's go ahead and just hop right into it. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so the way that you know if you have access to this tool is you just hit your tools menu right at the top of the screen under listing optimization. If you see something under Listing Builder called Listing Builder AI, that means you have access to it, and just go ahead and hop into it, and it looks just like your regular Listing Builder. And what I did here is, you can actually edit your own listing, but what I did here was I started a brand new listing. All right, and it's really important that you guys understand the right process, whether you're using regular Listing Builder or Listing Builder AI, or heaven forbid you're using some other tool out there. What you have to do, the way you do your keyword research, is always pick your top 15 or 20 phrases. Okay, now this is not based on just search volume. Some people are like, oh yeah, I use a tool right now, but it just ranks it by search volume. No, like in the coffin shelf niche, I could have a keyword that's like spooky or something like that maybe has 500,000 searches. Does that mean that's the best keyword? No, that's not how you should rank your keywords. Always rank your keywords by relevancy to your product. All right, so that's why I always say, hey, do your keyword research in stages, and we have other episodes where we talk about that. But anyways, that's what I did here. I ran a Cerebro search for my coffin shelf niche, and I picked 13 top phrases. I didn't put too much work into this. I just picked some random words here, but I picked 13 because that's kind of like a great number between 10 and 20 to use. And then I had about 150 other keyword phrases that I was like, hey, I want to get indexed for. But then what I did was I took those individual keywords out. And no, I didn't do it one by one. I just used Frankenstein, and it pulled all of the individual keywords that made up those 150 phrases. And it came up with 97 words. So now I have these 2 lists of keywords in Listing Builder. And then never just make your listings, guys, when you're using AI, just based on the keywords, because you got to have other information. You got to give AI bots other information to do, and that's what we've tried to make it simpler to do here. All right, so what I put under here in product characteristics, this is Listing Builder. I hope you guys listening to this on the podcast can kind of visualize this, but later on today you can just go on YouTube and check this episode. But product characteristics, these are things that aren't keywords, so I put here small wooden shelf. I put in the dimensions, 14 inches tall by 17 inches wide. I put great for storing creepy trinkets. I put the color, black. I put include hooks for hanging on wall. What I would suggest doing when you guys are creating your listing, this is where you would put other characteristics that are not keywords, like maybe you're finding from review insights. All right, so like, remember how I said in collagen peptides, if you look at review insights, what's the most common phrases? It is like in my coffee. All right, so that would be the kind of thing you'd put here in product characteristics. That would never be in your keyword bank, right? That's not a keyword that people use to search for collagen peptides, but you would put, hey, mixes great in coffee or something like that. That's what the kind of things you need to put in product characteristics. Next thing I put the brand name. I always suggest putting the brand name in the listing just because that's what Amazon wants. And then I can even choose here, do I show the brand name at the beginning or the end of the title? And then put the product name here. I just put coffin shelf, that's just the product name. And then the tone, you can choose formal, casual, friendly, persuasive, educational, empathetic, inspirational. Let's pick humorous and see what it comes up with. The next thing here, I put target audience, so put here like men and women of all ages, people who like gothic decor. You can put whatever other things that you can specify, but these are important things to do, guys. That as you guys start getting into AI, you'll notice that one of the most important things is the prompts that you're giving AI. It's kind of like garbage in, garbage out, right? So the more information you give, the better the output is going to be. This last field here is words and special characters to avoid. So maybe that there's like brand names that you might not want to come here. Like maybe I was doing some kind of plastic foodware. Maybe I'd put Tupperware if I didn't want that word to come up here, or maybe forbidden keywords, right? And then that's it. Now I'm just going to put rewrite for me because I had already done one title here with AI. But I hit this rewrite button and it's using AI to kind of make up a humorous title. And here it is. Look at this. Manny's Mysterious Oddities Coffin Shelf. Look at that. Like without even me telling, I think they must have been training this AI a little bit because it made a canonical URL optimized listing. For those who don't know, like you have a good chance at getting your main keywords in your canonical URL if you have 5 keywords plus a dash, and it used that dash, right? So here's the title that AI just came up with. Manny's Mysterious Oddities Coffin Shelf, the perfect gothic decor for storing your creepy trinkets. 14-inch black wooden bat shelf. But I'm gonna have to tweak this a little bit because it put bat shelf there. As you guys will know, AI is not perfect. Bat shelf with hooks for wall hanging. Spookify your home. See, there's the humor there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put coffin shaped shelf. That's totally what I should have put in the product characteristics. Like I said, guys, garbage in, garbage out. So since I didn't specify what this shelf is shaped like, how would it have known that it's a coffin shelf? All right, so let's go ahead and hit rewrite for me. It had already done one version earlier today, and let's see what it comes up with. Here we go. Manny's Mysterious Oddities Coffin Shelf. Look at that. That's a title that is even optimized directly for a canonical URL. 5 keywords plus a dash. Like I didn't even have to tell it that. The perfect gothic decor, it says, for storing creepy trinkets. 14-inch coffin-shaped shelf with hooks for hanging. Also works as a coffin bookshelf. Spooky fun for men and women of all ages. All right, so that's actually a little bit too long. I had put 250 bytes, so that's my bad. I should have put a little bit less, but look at that. That's like it came up with that all on its own, and then I could just rewrite my bullet points, and it'll go ahead and start writing these bullet points using the keywords that I have in my list, and then whatever keywords at the end of it are not used. It's going to I can use for my description, and then I can also do for my search terms and of course subject matter here. But basically this is it, guys. All right, so this is just our very first version of this tool. We want to know what you guys think. All right, so what if you're an elite member, you're a diamond member, hop in there, start to use it. Let us know what you think and what you like about it, what you don't like. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. We take all feedback, and then the things that people are requesting the most, those are what you're going to see how the future of this tool is going to work. So at the very top of the page, there's like a question mark. Hit that question mark and then put submit your ideas. That's how you can submit your ideas for this, or just open up a ticket with seller support and say, hey, this is for the listing builder AI team. Here's my input for this tool. But even if you don't have access to this, based on this video, you guys tell us, what would you like to see for once you do have access to this? How would you change this? What kind of things would you like to see? Don't forget that soon, coming to Insights dashboard, which is also on the Helium 10's new dashboard, you're going to be able to get insights where you'll get a message all of a sudden saying, hey, did you know that your competitor is getting sales for this keyword and you don't even have it in your listing? We suggest putting it in your second bullet point. Would you like us to rewrite that second bullet point for you? Okay, here's the bullet point. Would you like us to upload this bullet point to your listing? click a button yes. Now, to help you rank for this new keyword, would you like us to add this to your exact manual PPC campaign? Guys, that is literally what the future of Helium 10 is going to be, this level of craziness. All right, so and when I say future, I'm not talking 5 years from now, I'm talking like months from now. You're going to be able to do parts of that, if not all of it. So guys, this is exciting times right now for Helium 10, thanks to AI and thanks to this new dashboard that our team has been working hard on. But the way that we can make sure that we're delivering what you want is for you guys to make sure to make your voices heard and submit your feedback. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this special edition of the Weekly Buzz. Next week, instead of the Weekly Buzz, also we're going to have our Walmart Wednesday episode. So stay tuned for that. And so then in 2 weeks from now, make sure to tune back on Wednesday. So that we can see what's buzzing. See you guys.